Hi everybody, Jared O'D here, and I wanted to come back to something that we've talked about with many of the educators that we meet in our courses on positive handling and positive behavior management around the country. And it's the idea that in any classroom you have what we might call these gateway behaviors, things that children will do as they move towards really disruptive behaviors. So things like not watching the person who's speaking in a classroom, things like constantly dropping that pen and fidgeting for it on the floor. The little things that once they add up, they start to become more and more disruptive and then open the gate, if you like, open the door for something properly disruptive to happen in your classroom. And what great educators know, of course, is that catching those gateway behaviors early and putting a cap on them, so holding the children accountable for the small things that might be happening in the classroom, is a much more effective way of dealing with disruptive behavior than waiting for the disruptive behavior to become a big issue, to have a large incident and unmistakably severe break in the control of the classroom, which then needs a big intervention to shut it down. So what we're really keen on helping staff to do is to unobtrusively and in a less intrusive way be very, very active with their classroom radar to see these small gateway behaviors happening quickly, and then to almost imperceptibly correct the children and bring them back into the main body of the class that they're teaching. It's a really important concept, the gateway behaviors. And if you like, it's coupled with another idea which I might call milestones for good behavior. So one of the things, in addition to catching gateway behaviors really quickly, is to catch the children when they're being good, and noticing that and then highlighting it and making sure that the children know that you can see them when they're being good, so to speak, and when they're displaying positive behaviors, the ones you want them to take on board, the ones you want them to become habitual. And by constantly being positive about those better behaviors that we might see, we can ingrain those habits. And so it's just an idea I wanted to talk about today, the difference between catching gateway behaviors early, but also seeing the milestones for good behavior early and emphasizing those. It's an idea that we presented to our educators in our most recent courses, and I thought it might be interesting for you to know about that today. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.